Welcome to Consequence, the chord sequencer. In this tutorial, we're going to give you an overview of Consequence and show you how to choose and combine presets, giving you many thousands of possibilities without tweaking a single parameter. In tutorials that follow, we'll go into more detail to help you build up your own patterns from scratch. You can get Consequence rocking by either starting your host clock or by clicking on the Start button here, which toggles on and off. Using the Start button won't advance the song position in your host, so that you can play around with Consequence without changing the position in a song or set. The preset system is both simple and powerful. Starting at the very top of the interface are 3 preset selectors. The global preset selector controls both sequencer and sound parameters in Consequence and is a sort of master preset control. You can choose sequencer presets with the sequence preset selector, but this does not affect the instrument sounds already loaded. In the same way, the sound preset selector controls which sounds are loaded into the 3 instruments, without affecting the sequencer section. While the sound preset selector chooses which instrument sounds will be used, you can also individually choose each sound with each instrument selector. Note that all the preset and instrument selectors in Consequence work the same way. Click here to open the list of presets and choose a new one. The up-down arrows let you step through the different adjacent sounds in the bank or list. Presets are organized into subfolders, and you can even make your own subfolders for organizing your presets into categories. All presets can be found in the Content folder located inside the Consequence application folder on your computer. The Sound section is in the upper part of the interface and includes 3 separate but identical sample-based instruments. Each has its own ADSR amplitude envelope, octave transposition, pan and volume controls, a special analog-sounding aging knob, as well as an adjustable bit crusher. You can turn the instruments on and off individually, making it easy to build up patterns based on complex polyphonies. To the right of the instruments is the powerful filter, which you can assign to any or all of the instruments. There's also a dry-wet slider to adjust the amount of filtering in the sound. 5 filter types are available: low pass, band pass, high pass, comb, and notch. By clicking here, we toggle from the Instruments to the Effects section. You can turn the modules on and off individually and adjust the amount, as well as tweak effects parameters. To adjust global volume, go to the Master section. You can drop in a quarter note kick drum to help guide you to the beat as you build your patterns. Plus, you can tune, add compression, and even record your patterns to audio right here. The heart and soul of Consequence is the sequencer section. There are 5 distinct areas: modulation, performance, gate, chord, and global. Each individual pattern can be shifted left or right within the sequence using these arrows. The chord section of the sequencer controls the chord memory, which tells Consequence which notes to play. If you don't want to create your own chords, you can easily choose chord presets right here in the Chord Memory Preset Selector, just like in the other preset controls. Remember, you can change any of the non-global preset parameters independently of each other. this gives you literally hundreds of thousands of potential combinations. Of course, if you happen to change a preset and you want to keep your modification, save it as a global preset or as a local preset for the part you have just changed. For further information, just click on the consequence logo, then click on the Open Manual button. That wraps up our overview. Now it's time to go try things out for yourself.